Smith Station storage that we just acquired, and I want to show you how we're going to take this $450,000 purchase and turn it to $1.5 million minimum. All right, you ready? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe so that you can be notified every time we drop a new video.
Hello, I'm the freshest in the place. Running laps with my vibe and you can't keep the pace. Head to toe, you wanna match my things? I'm the flyest. This is what it looks to be the flyest. Niggas come drip, so stop lying.
So, first thing I want to do, it's important to have a proper system in place, and this is how we're able to run our facilities remotely. The reason why we're able to buy in small towns and buy these mom and pop facilities is because we actually run these remotely, right? So we don't have any employees that's running the self-storage business. We have a cold calling center and we actually run everything online. So that's why we're able to take these businesses to the next level, because we implement our digital marketing strategies into boring businesses. This is important because a lot of times we drive past these self-storage businesses and warehouses and we don't realize that these businesses are bringing in $30,000, $40,000 a month in passive profits. So we are able to generate this type of money because we have low overhead, right? Because we don't have to spend as much money to operate. All right, let's get it. Can y'all hear me? If you can hear me loud and clear, I need you to put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me loud and clear, I need you to put a 1 in the chat. If you can hear me loud and clear, I need you to put a 1 in the chat. I just want to make sure we are all good. All right, perfect. All right, cool. So we about to get this thing started. I don't want to waste no more time. What I want everybody to do first and foremost is let me know what city you are coming in from. Let me know below what city are you jumping in from. And look, when you comment below, I want you to tag everyone. There's going to be 2 options where you could tag everyone or you could actually tag host and panelists. Make sure you tag everyone so we can all see who's in the room and we could be able to build and get that engagement going. So I want you to let me know where you coming in from. We got New York in the building. Let's go. What's up, Eva? Let's get it. Keisha, what's up? We got Sacramento in the building. That's what I'm talking about. I want to thank y'all for tapping in. You could be anywhere in the world. We got Nashville, Tennessee. Regina, what's up, Regina? What's up? How you doing? That's what I'm talking about. We got Brooklyn in the building. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. All right, we about to get this thing started. I just want to make sure we get a few housekeeping things set up the right way. First order of business. I need you to give me your complete undivided attention for the next 90 minutes. I need you to literally give me your complete focus. I don't want you to be on the phone. I don't want you multitasking. I don't want you to barely blink. I need your complete undivided attention because I'm going to give you everything that I got over these next 90 minutes, and I need you to lock in with me. And if I can get your commitment, I want you to type commit in the chat. If I can get your commitment, I want you to type commit in the chat. If I can get your commitment, type commit in the chat. I just want to make sure y'all with me and y'all ready. I need you to go into a corner. I need you to go into a different room. I don't need you to have the children around. I don't need you to have the hubby around or the wifey around. I need you to be locked in on you today. So I need you to type commit if I can get your commitment. Tracy, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Zaquan, I got your commitment. Martha, I got your commitment. Nakia, I got your commitment. Regina, I got your commitment. Peasy Profits, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. Curtis, I got your commitment. That's what I'm talking about. All right, perfect. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm not going to waste no more time. I'm going to share my screen. I hope you have your pen and your pads ready because we're about to get into it. If you are familiar with me, which means you've been a part of a class, mentorship program, you've been to an event where you met me and you know the value we provide, put a 1 in the chat. And put a 2 in the chat if you don't know me from a can of paint. You're like, I just saw an ad somewhere. Somebody sent me a link. I don't really know what this guy got going on, but I heard him say something a little interesting and I want to see what he got going on. I just want to make sure I'm speaking to individuals, and I'm giving you the value, and I understand the room. So we got a lot of ones in here. We got a lot of ones. With that being said, I don't need to go in full detail with my story. We got 2 twos. I'm going to share a little bit about me really quick, not too much, because I don't want to overshare my story if I don't need to, if you already know what we do. But I do understand the importance of you knowing why I'm qualified to share with you. I do understand the importance of you knowing why I am relatable. I need to know that you understand the value in learning from somebody that's been where you've been. Right? You want to learn from somebody that has the information to get you over where you've been. It's not always about the message itself, it's about the messenger. And if you understand that, I need you to type understand in the chat. I need you to type understand in the chat. So for those of you that do not know me, my name is Ramel New Worlds. I am 33 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. My story is like anybody else, man. I come from poverty, welfare, food stamps, free lunch, you name it. I'm no different than anybody else, man. And I'm sharing this only because I'm going to talk about so many great things that I've been able to do and all the people I've been able to help. But I started out having nothing. I started out figuring it out with zero. And it's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Somebody type finish in the chat. Somebody type finish in the chat. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. See, I've been able to build multiple 7-figure businesses. I own multiple 6-figure businesses, but I am most known as the self-storage king. The reason why I am the self-storage king is because I've been able to master a hidden industry, and we call it the best kept secret, the self-storage business. This is where we make money in commercial real estate with no tenants, no trash, no toilets. And my complete mission on this call, my sole mission on this call is to introduce you to the world of capital mastery. My mission is to help you buy an already profitable business. And the cool thing about it is I'm going to show you how to do it with no money down, no money out of your pocket, creatively. Somebody type creative in the chat. Somebody type creative in the chat. I've been able to help thousands of entrepreneurs get into the 700 credit club, 800 credit club. I've been able to build a $10 million self-storage business, raised over $50 million in funding, and just a few things that I've been able to do. But I'm just wanting to share this because I'm not a pandemicpreneur. I'm not somebody that just popped up 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I've been doing this for 12 years. I travel all across the country hosting financial literacy seminars. I am a 2-time author. I have a nonprofit organization. We have a scholarship fund where we help high school students go to college through our programs. I've hosted dozens of masterminds and events in real time, helping so many people get to that next level. And like I said, my goal for you today is to introduce you to the world of capital mastery. I'm going to show you how to get access to $250,000 faster than your job could pay you, faster than you can save yourself. I want to show you how to get to it fast. Somebody type fast in the chat. Somebody type fast in the chat, y'all, because that's what this is about. We want to get to it fast. But I need to set a disclaimer really quick, and we're all adults here. So, I'm going to share this really quick. My attorney told me to do it, but this class is only for the action takers. I want to make it very clear. This class is only for the action takers, not action talkers. There's a big difference. See, the action talker says that I'm going to start this business. They say I'm going to get into this mentorship. They say I'm going to clean my credit up, but they never do it. Don't let that be you. I want you to be an action taker that sees an opportunity and they understand the value and they move on it quickly, fast. See, I want you to be a wealth seeker. I want to talk to the individuals that's serious and not curious. And when I mean serious, it doesn't mean how much money you have. Serious is a mindset. Somebody that's willing to do whatever it takes, however long it takes, so that they can change their life for their families. I want to talk to those people. And that's you. That I need you to type me in the chat. That's you. If that's you, I need you to type that's me in the chat. There we need to go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I am not a licensed financial advisor. I am not a CPA. Yes, I have licensed financial advisors on my team. I do have CPAs on my team, but I am not a licensed financial advisor. I want to make it very clear. The information I'm going to share with you is based upon what I've been able to do in my real life. I will tell you that I'm a licensed mailbox millionaire. I've been able to generate 6 figures in profits passively every single month through these strategies that I'm going to teach you tonight. All right. But your level of work ethic will determine your results. It's going to vary. Your results may not be mine. Your results are going to be yours based upon your motivation and your commitment and your willingness to do the work long enough to outlast that learning curve. And if you're willing to do the work, I need you to type work in the chat. I need you to type work in the chat because all work works if you work it. All work works, but over time. And a lot of people miss that. It only takes one deal to change everything about your life. Somebody type one deal in the chat. And I'm telling you from real life, this is not theory. One piece of information, just one class, just one phone call, one gym, one relationship. All it takes is one to change everything because I was just like you looking for the one opportunity. I did everything that they tell us to do. I went to college and I graduated with my bachelor's in business management. I got a full-time job working for Pepsi Beverages Company, and they offered me a job for $55,000 a year. Everybody around me, my family and friends said, you made it. You making $55,000 a year. I said, what? I'm worth 55 million. No, I'm worth 55 billion. There's no way I'm gonna let another man put a value on my life. Somebody let me know in the chat, how much are you worth? Somebody let me know in the chat, how much are you worth? Let's really talk about it. See, my dad told me something very young. He said, son, never settle for a job because a job stands for just over broke. I need y'all to put just over broke in the chat. And he said, son, if you depend on one stream of income, that's too close to none. When that job decides to let you go, your entire livelihood can be affected. How many of us know somebody that lost their job and then everything shattered? See, he said it's not about not starting with the job because we need a job to get to that next level. He said just don't end with the job. You need to have an exit plan. And that's what I want to share with you today. For those of you that have a 9-to-5 job and you're looking to break free, I'm going to share with you your exit plan. If you are looking for that exit, I need you to type exit in the chat. See, my exit was me utilizing the time at the job to invest in me. I utilized my W-2s, my tax returns, my pay stubs to go and invest in me and go invest and get mentorship. Mentorship is the GPS to your success. The fastest way to get rich is to find somebody who's already done what you are looking to do, pay them exactly what they are asking for, and do exactly what they say consistently until you see the result. It's that simple, but we overcomplicate it. See, I paid $5,000 for my very first mentorship. And I did it scared. I was nervous. I didn't know if I was doing the right thing or not. And I spoke to my dad. I said, Dad, you know, I'm about to invest in this mentorship, $5,000, which I think he said to me. Let me know in the chat, what y'all think my dad said to me. When I told him I had to spend $5,000 on mentorship. Let me know what y'all think he said. Let me know in the chat. He said, hell no. Hell no. Give me that money. And I said, Dad, I love you. I know you would die for me, but respectfully, you are not qualified to teach me how to go make 7 to 8 figures. You're qualified to teach me how to go work a job and retire with a pension. You're qualified to teach me how to be a great dad, but you're not qualified to teach me how to go make 7 to 8 figures. So a lot of times we are listening to people who are not qualified to teach us. So I had to pay somebody else that was there that taught me how to go get to that next level. And I ended up learning strategies that I'm going to share with you today, where I started cold calling, text messaging, sending out letters, and I ended up coming across a family that was going through a pre-foreclosure. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what a pre-foreclosure is. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't know what that is. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what that is. 2 in the chat if you don't know what that is. So a pre-foreclosure is when you fall behind on your mortgage, the bank is threatening to take it away and foreclose, and you're going to lose this house and you're going to butcher your credit, long story short. See, I was able to sit down with the family and the bank and work out what is called a short sale. It was a 2-family brownstone in Brooklyn, New York, and I didn't have the money. I told you I was only making $55,000 a year. I did not qualify for almost a $600,000 mortgage. But my mentor told me to go out and find people that's looking to partner and invest in you. It didn't make sense to me. I scratched my head. I said, how does this make sense? Somebody randomly going to invest $600,000, but I did it anyway. I went to over 50 real estate meetups. I went on eventbrite.com. Y'all can write that down because I'm about to give y'all some life-changing game, but none of it matters if you don't have the mindset, if you don't have the thought patterns, the process to understand what does it take to build a business. I went to these meetups dressed up, my business cards. I went in a suit. My palms are sweaty. I'm nervous, but I'm presenting myself. And I end up coming across a lady who was old enough to be my grandmother. She said, I see something in you. I love your drive. I love your passion. You remind me of my son. I want to help you out. She said, I'm going to give you a hand up, not a hand out. So she made a phone call to an investor that she knew for years. She said, I got a young guy I need you to meet with. She said, I'm going to put you in the room with him. I can't promise anything, but all I can do is put you in the room. Somebody type room in the chat. See, a lot of times we in rooms where we got to go and make the most out of it. You get into a mentorship, the mentor will give you the game, but you still got to go run the play. The mentor can put you in the car, but you got to still push the engine. See, I sat down with him. I showed him the deal. I was very professional. I did my due diligence. And he ended up partnering with me and put up the entire $590,000 for me. I put no money out of my pocket. I need somebody to type no money in the chat. I put $0 out of my pocket. He put up the entire $590,000. I just had to give him 50% equity in that property when we sold it. That same property, we put it on the market, sold it for $1.2 million. I made 6 figures in real estate my very first deal. Somebody type 6 figures in the chat. And I'm showing y'all the receipts because somehow in our community, seeing is believing. I walked away with a $157,000 check after I split my profits, paid all the liens and the commissions on the deal. And one check I made what it would have took me 4 to 5 years to make at my day job. Somebody type me in the chat if you want to go make 6 figures in one deal. You couldn't tell me nothing. See, I got that money and I started to double down. I bought more properties. I paid for more mentorship. I invested in myself even further, and I got more passive income, more passive profits that I've been able to build over the last 12 years in this business, y'all. I'm only showing you this because I want you to see yourself in me and say, look, if this young man coming from Brooklyn who lost his mom to cancer, lost his grandmom to cancer, who really navigated through life with nothing from poverty, welfare, food stamps, if he could do it, then I could do it because I'm no different than you. And I built a system. I've been able to build a system. See, no matter if you didn't drop out of college, if you dropped out of high school, if you were a high school graduate, if you came home from jail, if you were a Harvard graduate, if you are in corporate for 20 years, I don't care what your background is, the system that I've been able to build is bulletproof and is proven. Somebody type proven in the chat, y'all. I've built this system that allowed me to build my portfolio and really teach people all across the country, all across the world, and build an online brand where I'm interviewed on national television sharing my story. I take private flights one way. I don't do round trips because I don't know when I'm coming back. I don't got nobody to ask for permission. I'm being real with you. I'm telling you, that was my burning desire. I retired my wife, fired my boss, awarded for making 7 figures in a day in 2 different businesses. I purchased my dream car, $300,000 Lamborghini, and that's not even the cool part. The cool part is the self-storage business behind me that I bought, and I did it with no money out of my pocket, but that pays for the Lamborghini. It's a different conversation, y'all, and I'm only showing you these receipts again because I want you to see yourself in me, and I want you to understand that your current situation is not your final destination. Your current situation is not your final destination. All work works if you work the work over time. A lot of us are not willing to stay in the process long enough to see your end result. We quit when we get started or the first sign of discomfort. We got to stay in the process. Somebody type process in the chat. And as I've taught thousands of entrepreneurs over the last 5-6 years teaching online, is one main thing that I've noticed. It's one main thing that I've noticed that this is what's been holding us back. One main thing. Let me know in the chat. What's the one thing that you like, Mogul, if you could help me unlock this, I'll get to that next level. Mogul, if you could help me unlock this, this is what's going to help me get there. What is that one main thing that's been holding you back from getting to that next level? Zaquan said consistency. That's a fact. That's a big fact. But let's keep going. Let me know in the chat. What's that one main thing that's been holding you back? Regina said funding. Thank you, Regina. There's so many things that hold us back, but the number one thing that I've noticed the most is funding. A lot of entrepreneurs say, look, I need the money. I can't get it. I got a big, bold idea, but I don't have the money. And we all can agree that it takes money to make money. Yes or no? Do we agree that it takes money to make money? Yes. But here's the cool thing. It doesn't have to be your money. And I'm going to show you tonight. See, look, I'm about to go and give you some valuable game over the next 60 minutes, right? I told you 90 minutes. I got about 60 minutes left. I'm going to do two things, well, three things. If you have a 700 credit score or above, put a 1 in the chat. If you have maybe a 680 or below, put a 2 in the chat. Okay. Those of you that have a 700 or above, I'm going to show you how you can get access to $250,000 in funding in the next 30 days, utilizing the strategies that I'm going to break down shortly. All right. Those of you that put a 2 in the chat that don't have great credit, I'm going to give you free credit repair at the end. You got to stay to the very end. I'm going to give you free credit repair, and it won't cost you $1,000 at all. I'm going to make sure I get you situated. But I'm also going to show you how you can still get access to $250,000 in funding while you're working on your credit. And it's going to take you about 90 days. Y'all ready for that? I'm also going to give you an opportunity where you can get access to up to $2,500, no credit check, because of the strategies. And I'm going to give you my business funding checklist, because I'm going to talk about funding, and I can't go all in detail too much because I only have a limit of time and I don't want to stress you out. I'm going to give you my checklist at the end, but you got to stay to the very end. All right? Y'all with me? So let's get it. Let's get it. So for those of you that have bad credit, I put a 2 in the chat. I'm going to share with you my backdoor funding method. If you ever heard of a subprime lender, put a 1 in the chat. If you never heard of it, put a 2 in the chat. If you heard of a subprime lender, put a 1 in the chat. If you never heard of it, put a 2 in the chat. All right, that means I'm giving y'all some game. That means I'm giving y'all some game. All right, let's get to it. Get y'all pen and y'all pads. It's game time. I got the story out the way. It's time to get to the game. So we can go on Google and type in, what are subprime lenders? And it says it right here. Subprime lenders bridging the gap for borrowers with challenging credit. So subprime lenders are financial institutions that provide loans and other credit products to borrowers who may not qualify for conventional financing due to less than perfect credit history. So this may be you. You don't qualify with Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, because you have some late payments on there. You may have a collection, a bankruptcy. So you now need to go to a subprime lender. Now, they charge you higher interest, but it's going to cost you. You got to pay to play. But I'm going to share with you how you can get a higher return on the money than what it even costs you to get it. Would you still take it? Yes or no? If I show you how to get a higher return on the money than what it costs you to get it, would you still take it? Just want to make sure I got the right people in the room. All right, perfect. So I'm going to give y'all some subprime lenders. We got over 30 plus subprime lenders in our mentorship, but I'm going to give y'all 5 tonight to make it simple. I don't want to overwhelm you. Number 1, we have net credit. The cool thing about these subprime lenders, you can do a soft pull pre-approval, which means you can do window shopping. You can do a soft pull. It won't affect your credit, and you can see if they pre-approve you. If they pre-approve you, then you can move forward, and they'll give you a hard pull. But if they don't pre-approve you, then you just go to the next one. You got nothing to lose. So if I'm you, I'm hitting all the subprime lenders. I'm going to peek in, see what's going on. If I get a pre-approval, I'm going to keep rolling. If they don't give me a pre-approval, I'm going to back out and keep going. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. Does that make sense? Let me know in the chat. All right, perfect. Perfect. So you got net credit. You also have op loans, which is another one, the same exact process. You can go to op loans, soft pull, pre-approval, no impact to your credit score, same day funded. You have FIG loans, which is another one. Get your pen in your pads, right? We have One Main Financial. It's another one. And we have Upstart. So these are 5 subprime lenders that I'm gonna give you. All right. Somebody put all 5 of them in the chat for the people in the back. For the people in the back, somebody put all 5 of them in the chat. All right. Net credit, op loans, fig loans, One Main Financial, Upstart. Now here go the game. Y'all with me? Here go the game. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go to each of those subprime lenders and I'm gonna apply. Let's say that each of them give me $10,000 each. For example, if each of them give me $10,000 each, how much is that? Let me know in the chat. Where my mathematicians at? Let me know in the chat. Thank you, Nakia. There we go. Thank you, Zaquan. There we go. It's a 50 ball. That's what I'm talking about. So I got $50,000 personal credit, cash. Here go the other piece to it. When you strategically apply with each of these subprime lenders and you go right after one after another, if they approve you, they will ACH deposit the money into your account within 48 hours. I want y'all to pick this up. They will ACH deposit the money in 48 hours. So you're going to have 58,000 cash within 2 days of applying if you are approved. But the cool thing about it is the loan doesn't show up on your credit report till 30 days later. Are y'all with me? The loan doesn't show up on your credit report till 30 days later. So now you have 50,000 cash, but you got about almost 4 weeks before it shows up on your credit. So now you got some moves to make. So this is what we're going to do now. I'm going to take the 50,000 and I'm going to go to Bank of America and I'm going to apply for what is called a secured business line of credit. See, you're going to go to Bank of America, Tracy, and say, look, I don't have the best credit with you, but I would love to build a relationship with you. Somebody type relationship in the chat. I would love to build a relationship with you. Here go $50,000. They're going to hold it as collateral, but then issue you a secured business line of credit. They're going to hold the $50,000 as collateral, but then issue you a secured business line of credit. The cool thing about these lines of credit is it acts as cash. So you can log into your banking app and transfer the money from your line of credit into your banking account as cash. Pull the money out as cash, and now you're going to go hit PNC Bank and do the exact same thing. Give them $50,000. They're going to hold it as collateral, but issue you a secured business line of credit. You're going to log into your banking app, and you're going to transfer the money off the line of credit into your bank account as cash. You pull it out, and now you go hit KeyBank and do the exact same thing and request a secured business line of credit. You're going to give them $50,000. They're going to hold it as collateral, but issue you a secured business line of credit. If you follow me, put follow in the chat. If you follow me, put follow in the chat. Just want to make sure y'all with me. All we're doing is moving the same money around, building relationships. But let's say I don't stop there. I go to M&T Bank. I get them $50,000. They hold it as collateral, but issue me a secured business line of credit. I pull the money out as cash, and I go to Truist Bank. Get them $50,000. They hold it as collateral, but issue me a secured business line of credit. I can keep this process going. But let's just stop right there. Let's stop right there. Let's say I stop at Truist. I got the 50,000 and I go to Bank of America and say, look, thank you for everything. Here go the 50,000. What happens? What happens when I pay Bank of America back? What happens? I build a relationship with them. I build credibility with them. So now they turn my secured to unsecured. Thank you, Salim. Thank you. That means that I get back my 50,000 that I originally put up as collateral, but now they turn my secured to unsecured and I'm up 50,000. Then I go to PNC Bank and I pay them off. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 50,000. I go pay KeyBank off with the same money. They turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral of 50,000, but I'm up another 50,000. Are y'all with me? Let's say I keep going. I go to Truist Bank, pay them off, turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 50,000. I go pay M&T off, turn my secured to unsecured. I get back my collateral, but I'm up another 50,000. This is going to take you about 90 days to do. But within 90 days, how much money would you have created in unsecured business credit and you started out with bad credit to begin with? Thank you, Salim. He's a mathematician. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. That's $250,000 in unsecured business credit, and you have bad credit to begin with. You just needed strategy. You just needed information. See, we don't have a money problem because the money is out there. We just suffer from a strategy problem. And after you're done with me, you won't have a strategy problem. You won't have a money problem. You may just have a discipline problem. You may have a consistency problem, an investing problem, but you won't have a strategy problem or a money problem. Are y'all with me? There's over 30 plus subprime lenders. If they don't approve you, go to the next one. Keep going. Somebody's going to approve you. They may ask you for a pay stub. They may ask you for a bank statement, but you keep going. You got nothing to lose. It's a soft pull. We ask a lot of questions, but we got to go and execute. Somebody type execute in the chat. Somebody type execute in the chat. I know some of y'all probably thinking, Mogul, how you know this stuff? Like, where did you learn this, right? Because I was just like most of us here on this call. I remember taking on debt, credit cards, maxing them out, investing in properties and waiting for the property to sell. Contracts is taking forever. Permits is taking forever to be approved. I'm investing in inventory. I'm waiting for the money to come back, but I'm struggling with high utilization, interest payments, and I got to figure out how to do it, how to get out of this. If that's you, type me in the chat. I'm just being real. I'm not sitting here acting like I had it figured out. No, I figured it out along the way. But because I have a don't quit mentality, I was able to learn a blueprint that got me back in the game. And now I teach this blueprint to my mentees to get them back in the game. So we don't have a money problem. We don't have a strategy problem. We just need to stop going to YouTube and Google, piecing the information together. We need to get the information directly from the person that can give you the full blueprint. Somebody type blueprint in the chat. So now I want to talk to my people that got great credit. So you don't got to do the backdoor method. You can go right into the front door and go get the money. I want to talk to y'all now. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Somebody type teach Mogul in the chat. Somebody type teach Mogul in the chat. Let me get on here. Here we go. Team, can y'all make Mogul co-host? Can y'all make Mogul co-host from my other device? Can y'all make him co-host? There we go. Perfect, perfect. There we go. All right, y'all, let's run it. Let's run it. If y'all getting value so far, I want you to type value in the chat. If y'all getting value so far, type value in the chat. So those of you that have great credit, you don't need to do the backdoor funding method. You can walk directly into the bank and go get the money. So you want to do what we call our credit card stacking method. Credit card stacking. If you've ever heard of this, put a 1 in the chat. If you've never heard of credit card stacking, put a 2 in the chat. All right, Salim, that's where we go. Prezi Profit, there we go. Teresa, there we go. So y'all already know this stuff. Y'all already know a lot of this stuff. All right, we got some people that don't. So this is just going to be a reminder for those of you that do know this. So credit card stacking is when you apply for a series of credit cards in a specific sequence based upon which credit reporting agency is pulled. So for example, we have Experian, right? We know we have Equifax. That's another credit reporting agency. We also have TransUnion, which is another credit reporting agency. All right. So for example, Chase. Now, this is going to vary based upon your state, so you got to do your own due diligence. But for what I know, typically Chase pulls Experian. And I know that Chase will give you up to $150,000 with 2 credit cards, 1 pull. They'll give you up to $150,000, 2 credit cards, 1 pull. I know that American Express is another one that pulls Experian, and they'll give you up to $100,000, 2 credit cards, 1 pull. I mean, 4 credit cards, 1 pull. M&T Bank is another one. They pull Experian. They'll give you up to $100,000, and they'll give you 2 products, 1 pull. So if I'm you, you're following this stacking method, and you're going to go and apply 3 times, but you're going to get 8 products up to $350,000. Up to doesn't mean you'll get the full amount, but you will get up to it. Is that clear? Somebody type clear in the chat. So let's keep going. After I stack these cards up, I'm going to go hit the next set of credit card companies based upon Equifax. I know that Digital Credit Union pulls Equifax. They'll give me up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. Key Bank is another one. They'll give you up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. We got PenFed, which is another one. They'll give you up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. So now I put myself in position to go apply 3 more times. I get 6 products up to $300,000. We're going to keep stacking it up, but we need to have a specific sequence. A lot of us are getting denied because we don't know exactly how to apply. We don't have a full-blown sequence. So now I keep stacking it up, and I go and hit Navy Federal Credit Union because they pull TransUnion, and they'll give me up to $100,000, 2 products, 1 pull. Bank of America is another one. They'll give you up to $50,000, 2 products, 1 pull. Barclay Bank, they pull TransUnion. They'll give you up to $50,000, 2 products, 1 pull. So again, I'm able to go pull my credit 3 times, but I'm able to go get 6 products up to $200,000. Are you following me? This is all personal. All personal. We'll get to business. So you start out with the personal, and if you did this, and we really go for 6 to 8 banks at a time, but I'm doing 3 right now because I want to make it simple and digestible for you. I don't want to overwhelm you. But if you add this up, that means that you are in position of to make what? 657. This is $850,000 in 0% credit cards, anywhere from 6 to 24 months. And let's say you don't even get the full 850. Let's say you only get 250 of it. That's still great money. Somebody type me in the chat if you cool with going getting 250, 0% interest for 6 to 24 months, depending on which card it is. You have free money for up to 2 years. So now what I do, after I go on the personal side, what you can do is go and get an LLC, and you can go to platforms like Busy. And I'll show you really quick. Let me show you really quick. Let me show you really quick. So you can go to platforms like Busy, right? And Busy will literally set your LLC up for free. All you got to do is pay the state filing fee. So somebody drop their state in the chat, and I'm sure you how this go. Somebody drop their state in the chat. Somebody dropped in North Carolina. Isaac, come on, there we go. So North Carolina, if I go to Busy, I'll be able to have an LLC for $128 in 4 weeks. So if I'm you, I will go get your LLC set up and go get the funding, and then you could be able to go and get an LLC for as little as $128. And I'm going to show you how to go get it for free. Check this out. Check this out, y'all. If I go here and I type in Chase credit cards. Show you how this goes. Check this out. When you apply with these cards, guess what? They give you sign-on bonuses. So remember the 2 Chase credit cards I talked about? Imagine if you apply for both of those and they gave you $200 each. That's $400. You can utilize the $400 sign-on bonus, and that will be the money you use to go get your LLC set up. Now you got a free LLC. Somebody type free LLC in the chat. And we show you in our mentorship how to actually liquidate the cards to get the bonuses and then pay it right back. And now you go and get free money. That's a whole other class. I don't got a lot of time, y'all. I don't got a lot of time. So now you got an LLC, Zaquan. Now you got an LLC. So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to go spin the block. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go on the business side, because I have an LLC set up properly, and I'm going to go apply for the same banks with the same sequence, but now I'm going to do it on the business side. So I can go to Chase, Amex, M&T, and go get up to 350,000 on the business side. I can go hit the Equifax banks as well and do the exact same sequence. Go get up to 300,000 on a business side. I'm gonna go hit the TransUnion banks. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. And guess what? I'm gonna get approved faster because I have a relationship with them already on a personal side. So another up to 200,000 following the same sequence. So between personal and business, you'll be able to put yourself in position to get up to $1.6 million in funding between personal and business, 0% interest between 6 to 24 months. That's how it works. And again, if you didn't get the full 1.6, if you only got 500,000, that's a lot of money that you don't have right now or probably won't get at your job. Are y'all following me? So we want to go get the money. But once we go get the money, it's time to invest. Because I would be doing you a disservice if I showed you how to get all of this money, but I don't show you how to invest it to make more cash flow. Somebody type cash flow in the chat. Let me show y'all something really, really quick. Somebody type show me in the chat. Somebody type show me in the chat. So let me show y'all this. So this right here is actually one of my facilities. I got multiple locations in this specific facility. Y'all can see the dates. I could change this up. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? We all here. So this is the website, as y'all could go in and this is one of the facilities that we purchased, right? Let me show you. I pulled this rent roll just now. Somebody in the back. What's this number that's highlighted? Put that in the chat for the people in the back that can't see it. This is the rent roll from when I first purchased the facility. This is not even what it's bringing in right now. This is not even what it's bringing in right now. But somebody put this number in the back for the people, there we go. Thank you, Zaquan. Thank you. And I need you to tag everyone, not hosting panelists, tag everyone for the people that can't see. I don't know, I don't think y'all can see this number. I don't think y'all can see it. I wish I could blow it up. I wish I could blow it up. Thank you, Zaquan. There we go. There we go. So this is the cool thing. When I purchased this business, it was already bringing in $32,000 a month day one. Day one. Somebody type day one in the chat. See, they told us how to build wealth all wrong. They told us how to go and start a new business. This is what they told us to do, which is like it's backwards, right? What they told us to do is to go start a new business. Right? Go start a new business instead of buying an existing business. And I'm going to show you the difference. See, with a new business, 90% of these businesses fail within 10 years. That's what most people won't tell you. The reason why 90% of these businesses fail within 10 years is because they struggle with capital. They don't have the money. Because they don't have the money, they don't have the right team members because they can't afford to pay them. And if you don't have the right team members, that means you don't have the right systems, and that means you don't have the right fulfillment. And because of all of these things, this is why only 10% of these individuals actually make it out. Somebody type me in the chat if you invested in a trendy business and you tried to do drop shipping Airbnb and Toro, all these things that they say is trendy, but it wasn't proven. And you failed because of these things right here. Lack of capital, lack of systems, lack of team, lack of fulfillment. Instead, you want to go buy a business that is already 10 years older or more. You want to go buy a business that already has marketing in place. Buy a business that already has systems in place. Buy a business that already have the fulfillment in place and go take over the $10,000 a month or more cash flow day one. See, this business that I just showed you, it was a 240 unit storage facility. 240 units. Now, here go the numbers. For those of you that's mathematicians, I purchased it for $850,000. That was my purchase price. I utilized what is called the SBA 7A loan. This 7A loan requires you to only come to the table with 10% down, and they'll finance you up to $5 million for the rest. So if you're a mathematician right now, if I purchased it for $850,000 and I only had to come to the table with 10% down, how much is that? Thank you, Zaquan. Thank you. That's $85,000. How do you think I got the $85,000? If you've been picking up anything I've been putting down, where did the $85,000 come from? I'm gonna show y'all. This is where it came from. My Chase credit card. I literally had a Chase credit card and I pulled the $85,000 off the Chase credit card and I used that as my down payment to go buy a facility that was bringing in $32,000 a month day one. My mortgage on that facility was $7,000 a month, so I'm bringing in $25,000. My expenses on that facility is another $7,000, so I'm bringing in $18,000 after I pay off my mortgage, after I pay all the expenses. This $18,000 I utilize to pay back the card within 6 months. So now this debt is clear, but after 6 months, it's all profit. And that is how we buy businesses with no money out of our pocket and get all profits. Somebody type profits in the chat. Somebody type profits in the chat. Are y'all with me? That is literally the blueprint. We go get the money from the banks strategically, 0%. We set up our business the right way and we go and find these deals and we buy them with business credit cards, but it's making money already. So we don't have to wait to pay off the card. We pay off the card right away because it's making money right away versus trying to figure something out. Does that make sense? Did I give y'all some game so far? If I gave y'all some game, and you feel like you need more, I need you to type more in the chat. If I gave y'all some game and you feel like you need more, I need you to type more in the chat. If you feel like these last 60 minutes, 90 minutes of what we going into is valuable and you want to work directly with me and my team and learn more about funding, you want to learn more about buying businesses, you want to learn more about really credit card stacking and funding and how to evaluate these deals, how to really position yourself to build wealth. If you want more of that, I need you to type more in the chat. Well, those of you that put more in the chat, do I have your permission to share an opportunity with you so you could actually work directly with me and my team and get more information, more strategies, more support to really execute on this information? Do I have your permission? If I don't have your permission, I'm not going to share it. I'm not. I only want to share it if I got your permission. So let me know. They say yes. The Kia say yes. There you go. Salim say yes. There we go. All right, Kev say yes. There we go. So what I want to do is this. For those of you that's really ready to get to that next level, I'm going to give you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm going to give you a no-brainer opportunity. What I'm going to do is give you my business acquisition bundle, where I put together my business funding program, where I go in detail into funding way more than what I just shared. I give you my secret lenders list. I give you the operating agreements to go out there and go get funding. I give you everything you need in regards to funding your business. And I'm also giving you my business buying program that shows you how to go out there and buy businesses. I'm going to give you both programs today as a bundle. Who's ready for that? Somebody type ready in the chat if you're ready for that. If you cool with me giving you two programs today as a bundle. And usually this is a $5,000 program, y'all. But today I'm going to give you an opportunity. I'm going to drop this link for only $497, y'all. Only $497. You're going to get both of my programs, business buying, business funding, together so you can learn everything that you need to know. This will be lifetime access. You can go through this at your own discretion, your own time frame. You got all of the resources, the scripts, and all of the documents, everything that you need to go out there and get funding and buy businesses for only $497. If you're ready for me to drop the link, I want you to type drop the link in the chat. If you're ready for me to drop the link, type drop the link in the chat. If you are ready to take advantage of this business acquisition and accelerator bundle. And I'm not going to drop the link if y'all don't put drop the link. I'm going to be real with you. I need to make sure that this is something that you're looking for. Because if you're not looking for it, then we don't need to provide it. Because I'm sending the elevator back down. All right, they said drop the link. They said drop the link. So get your card ready. If you got to go and get your card out your wallet, if whoever owe you money and they got to Zelle you or Cash App you, this is the time to do so. Because I'm about to drop this link. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to drop this link. But before I drop the link, I'm going to make it even valuable for the first 10 people that lock in their spot right now. I'm going to make it even more valuable. So get your card. In 2 minutes, this link is going to drop. But for the first 10 people that lock in their spot, not only are you going to get my bundle for $497, I'm going to give you an 18-minute video where I broke down the backdoor funding method in full detail, and I'm going to give it to you as a bonus. I'm also going to match you with this list of subprime lenders. I gave you 5 today. I'm going to give you all 30+ lenders so that you can go and get funded as a bonus when you lock in right now for $497, only the first 10 people. And I want to show you how to remove your inquiries within 24 to 72 hours utilizing my inquiry and collection removal hack. So you can always keep your credit in position and always get funded. So I want to make sure it's a no-brainer opportunity, only $497. And this is the software that we use to not only find deals, but to evaluate our deals. So some of you probably thinking, how you finding the deals? This software is what we use to find deals, the Mogul Deal Evaluator. I'm going to give you a 7-day free trial. And we are having a family legacy boot camp. I'm going to give you a free admission ticket. This is typically $997. But for the first 10 people that lock in, you're going to get a free admission ticket to our family legacy boot camp, where we talk to you about family planning, estate planning, trust, insurance, investing at the highest level. I'm going to give you the replay to the 5-day challenge that I did with Smitty the GOAT, Derek Boone. We had Nehemiah Davis, Wall Street Trapper, Pinky Cole, Wallow 267, $1 million worth of game. I'm going to give you the replays to that. Is that enough? Is that enough for the first 10 people? Is that enough? So team, drop the link, team. Drop the link, team, for the first 10 people. And I'm going to make it even sweeter, team. Drop the link. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. Let's go. And some of y'all that's like, Mogul, how do I get some live intimate training? I'm going to also give you my 30-day pass to the Mogul Elite Club community. Yes, Jockey, this is for you. In our Mogul Elite Club community, we have live classes every single day during the week on credit repair, on funding, on digital products, on underwriting deals. Making this move, and I want to just show you this really quick as y'all lock it in your spots, right? Some of y'all may be on the fence, right? This right here is our community. We got 1,200 people in this community. There's no way 1,200 people would be in here if this wasn't value, if it wasn't. But when you join this community, you have a ton of resources, right? Those of you that want to know the hacks, we got you. Right in here, you want to learn how to turn a $100,000 auto loan into cash, we got you. Our backdoor funding method, our 250K funding sequence, we got you. How to remove bankruptcies, we got you. High utilization hacks, we got you. Everything is in here. And that's just a few things. You want to learn how to set up your LLC step by step, we got you. The whole blueprint is right here. You want to learn how to pay off your debt in record time, we got you. There's a bunch of trainings and resources right in here. You want to learn how to get money with grants, you want to learn how to make money in self-storage. These are all trainings that's in here that you can leverage, that you can utilize. And these are the live classes. So look at the calendar. Tomorrow we have our underwriting class. We have our underwriting class tomorrow, 7 p.m., where our lead instructor, Double R, teaches you how to find self-storage businesses. We have our credit repair call on Friday. We have another credit repair call on Wednesday, right? We have our credit fixer call, credit education call. We have our digital product call. These are live classes with the instructors that's been trained up directly by me. So not only do you get live coaching, you get a lot of trainings and resources in here. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Oh man, look at this. 5 days ago, a big win. Shout out to my guy, Tyler. Shout out to God, Tyler. There we go. Easy win. Let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling, y'all. Oh man, this is 2 hours ago. Oh man, credit score going up. Credit score going up. Credit just received notification. My score went from 642 to 705. Oh man. Look at this. Collections remove. Collections remove. It's all in here. If you looking to go out there, oh man, 7 days ago, $34,000 in funding. Come on. Let's go. Let's keep rolling, y'all. I could go on and on and on and really show y'all a lot of this stuff. But I don't like, honestly, I'm not a pieces type of guy. I don't like to talk about pieces. I'm about the payoff. What's the transformation, Mogul? You said that I'm gonna get in here and I'm gonna be able to boss up. I'm gonna be able to take care of my family. I'm gonna be able to quit that 9-to-5 job. Sign me up, Mogul. Yeah, you said I'm gonna clean my credit up. You got results. It's in here. Everybody's winning. Like, just get with the winning team. I could go on and on and on. These are all the successes that we all have inside our community, and I could go more and more in detail. Right here, we had our grand opening for one of our students who purchased a mailbox business. Easy money. We got another one who bought a dry cleaning business with her infinite bank. Whole nother strategy, y'all. Whole nother strategy. So whether it's cleaning your credit, whether it's setting up your business, whether it's getting funding for your business, whether it's buying a business, everything that you need is in here inside this community. I'm giving you 30 days access as a bonus. As a bonus. Somebody type bonus in the chat. Somebody type bonus in the chat. There we go. Oh man, shout out to Tori. Shout out to my guy Tori. Getting his clients funded. I didn't even get into that. That's a whole other conversation, showing you how to go out there and start your own funding company. That's all. Like, it's just so much. I'll be here all day, and I don't want to sell you on this. I am telling you that if you are here and you've been looking for a way to clean your credit, how to make some new money, how to change your life, how to learn the wealth game, $4.97 should be a drop in the bucket. We spend that on Uber Eats and DoorDash. We spend it on Uber Eats and DoorDash. Am I right or am I right? Am I right or am I right? So we got all of these resources right here. Client got over 20 deletions. Client got over 20 deletions, which is crazy. So if you locked in your spot, type I'm in so I can shout you out. Can y'all hear me? Somebody said the sound went out. 30 days inside the Mogul Elite Club, which is my community. This is my community. This is my community. So this is a bonus. You won't get, this is the bonus. So you get everything that I talked about earlier, plus you'll get the bonuses, y'all. So it's just so much. It's so much. This is a bonus. So when you pay $497, you're paying $497 for the business acquisition bundle. But in addition to that, for the first 10 people, and I don't know how many people locked in a spot yet, you're gonna get all of these things in addition to it. So I want to make it clear. Let me go back. Let me just show you how this. Let me go back. Where we at? So let me make this clear. All right, so what's happening is when you lock in your spot, you're going to pay for this acquisition bundle that is $497, but it's really $5,000. But tonight is $497. In addition to that is everything that I shared earlier. In addition, right? These bonuses, the backdoor funded method video, the subprime lenders, the inquiry removal hack, access to the software that we use to underwrite deals and find deals, free ticket to the next summit, Friday challenge replay, Mogul Elite Club, access to the community for 30 days as a pass. As a pass. All bonus. All right. There we go. Kev, congratulations. Congratulations. So those of you that locked in your spot, type I'm in the chat. I want to shout you out. I want to show you some love. Tomorrow we have our orientation call at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be going through how to make the most of the community, how to take advantage of the resources. We will go through all of that. And for those of you that's on here, that's looking to join, and you looking for some payment options, I'm gonna show you really quick. If you're looking for payment plan options or funding options, put a 1 in the chat. So what you could do, you go on our site and you're gonna click the link here, and you could actually break up your payment into $126 in 4 payments, and you'll be able to get access to it. You could either do Afterpay as well and break up the payments in 4. You also have Sezzle as well. So I just want you to get in the room. Just get in the room. I don't want to hear, I can't afford it. I'm gonna be honest with you. My mentor told me there's no such thing as I can't afford it. There's only a such thing as it's not important enough to me to figure it out. We spend $497 at the seafood spot. We spend $497 on things that's not gonna serve us. You're getting $497 and you're gonna get a bundle that's really showing you how to get $1 million in funding. That's showing you how to go and buy a 6-figure, 7-figure business. Then the bonuses of getting in the community and getting around other like-minded people that's really going to partner with you and network and help you get to that next level. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let me show you some more stuff. Let's get this going. So in this community, we do some great things, y'all. I could go on and on and on. All right, team. So let's get ready to close this up. Congratulations to those of you that locked in your spot. For those of you that do join tonight, here's how you're gonna get access to the $2,500 no credit check. When you join the community, you join tonight, there's gonna be a link. There's gonna be a link where you could go here. I'm gonna pin it for you. There you go. You're gonna go here and you're gonna follow the exact instructions that I'm sharing with you. Don't do nothing different. And you're gonna get approved for up to $2,500, no credit check. So look right here, $2,500 approved. Right here, $1,300 approved. There we go. Let's keep rolling. $2,500 approved. $2,500 approved. All right, let's keep going. I can go on and on and on. Right? This is $1,000 approved. Let's keep rolling. $2,500 approved. $1,400 approved. Let's keep rolling. So this is what we doing here. So when you join the community, you'll get access to that. Everybody else that stayed in to the very end, team, can you drop the link for credit repair? And team, can you also drop the link for the business funding checklist? Drop the link for credit repair and the business funding checklist. All right, y'all. So we about to close this up. One last thing for those of you that's looking to join, and you don't have the $497. At the very minimum, you can join for $97. Now you won't get all the bonuses that I just talked about. You won't get that bundle that I'm talking about, but you'll be able to get in the community for as little as $97. If you want me to drop that link, I want you to type 1 in the chat if you want me to drop that link. If you want me to drop that link. If you want to be a part of the community, you're not going to get all the bonuses that I talked about, but for $97, you can get access to the classes. You'll get access to a lot of the trainings. If you want me to drop that link. All right, perfect. So team, can you drop the link for them to join directly in the Mogul Elite Club for $97? Can you drop that link? Drop that link from the join. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. I'll drop it, team. Don't worry. There you go. If you want to join, $97, you'll be able to get access to the community. It won't be all the bonuses. I would encourage you to take advantage of the $497, the bonuses, and get locked in. All right. So if you need about 2 more minutes, type 2 minutes in the chat. If not, we're going to close this thing up. I want to thank you for your time. I never take it for granted. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me and you locked in. And I hope that this was valuable for you. I hope that you was able to grab something that was going to help you really change the next level of your life. I hope this was valuable, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Again, team, drop the link for anybody that want to lock in. Drop the credit repair, drop the business funding, drop all of that. All right. So with the $497 bundle, you get 1 month in the community. 1 month in the community with the $497 bundle. Free credit repair. Yes, you can send it to people who need it. Yes. Yes, you can. And Nakia, yes, tapping with me when you're ready. Tapping with me when you're ready. All right. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. We're going to wrap this up. Y'all have a blessed night. Congratulations to everybody that locked in with us. I will see you on the other side. I will see you on the other side tomorrow in our orientation.
Being part of this community within a short period of time, I've learned a lot, networked with good people, Ramel, the brothers, and all of that stuff. Just being here within a month, I was able to acquire $140K on business funding with 0% interest for about 12 months. So I'm humbled to be here, glad to be here. I'm ready to network with everybody.
Biggest win has been me being able to pay off $70,000 in debt and also being able to free up some cash flow to where it's well into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you are thinking about joining the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, I will tell you, do not hesitate. You're wasting time. Do it now. Take control of your life.
I'm an independent owner and self-storage facility operator myself and member of the Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The experience has been overwhelming. It's been great. They've assisted me here with not just building my credit, but advancing my credit, because I was already in place on my credit, but they've opened so many more doors for me, so many more opportunities, many more bank options that I didn't know about, lines of credit.
Here I am. I'll be closing in December with
Oh,
rebranding the stores.
oh
So
my
I
goodness.
thank you. I thank you. It was worth the money. It's worth the time. Sometimes I didn't have the time. I wasn't able to log in, but I did go back and I listened. I read the messages. Thank you so much.
Y'all see that? Do y'all know what that is? That is my certificate of ownership. What do I own? I am a co-owner, a partner in said storage facility.
I am beyond grateful to have such an opportunity to partner with the three Mogul brothers. It has been an honor to be a mentee in the Mailbox Millionaire Academy, and now to be able to become part owner, and not only one, but 3 self-storage facilities is absolutely amazing.
I have to say thank you to all of my Mailbox Millionaires, my family, my mentors, Ramel, Crew, Jamel. I love you guys so much. Listen, this is what we doing. Cash flowing businesses. I thank you guys so much.